Okay, the first thing that we want to do is we want to take the screen and we want to rotate it back to its home position and lay it down. Once we've laid the screen down, you then want to take a 4mm Allen screw. And we want to remove this handle around the outside of the screen. Once we've removed that, we want to take our 3.5mm Allen and remove 1, 2, 3, and 4 bolts from the back side of the screen. Once that's done, this just can lift off the back side and can be placed to the side. All right, the next thing that we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and clip all the zip ties holding all of our cables together. There should be 3 altogether that we need to clip. First one's going to be right here. Second one. And this final small one down here at the bottom. Next, you want to take your 2.5mm and you want to remove each one of these 3 strain reliefs that hold the cabling to the back side of the screen. Once those 3 have been removed, that now gives us the ability to remove the connectors from the back side of the screen assembly. We're going to remove 3 altogether, the one at the very bottom here. All right, once all 4 of those are removed, we want to take our 5mm Allen and remove 8 screws, 4 on each side, to remove the physical screen itself from the unit. Once these are removed, the screen is now loose and will no longer be attached to the machine. Once those have been removed, we can kind of take our cabling here, pull it back to the side, away from the screen. We can move both of these upwards in order for us to then pull our screen off. Okay, once we have the screen off, we want to grab our number 2 Phillips screwdriver, and we want to go all the way around the perimeter of this metal screen here. Whole idea of us removing this is so we can get down to this PCB that's going to actually hold the memory for the touchscreen. Once all of the screws have been removed from the perimeter of the screen here, we want to go ahead and remove this connector at the bottom. And we also want to come over to this side and peel back this tape. And we also want to disconnect this ribbon cable from the PCB. Once we've removed that, we want to be very careful here, but we should be able to now separate the top of the screen from the LCD itself. This one screw. Okay, once you've removed all the screws around the perimeter of the screen here, there's going to be 4 screws holding the LCD screen to the touch screen. One here, and likewise on the other side. Once those have been removed, the back of the touchscreen here should just be able to lift off from the rest of the assembly. Be mindful of this connector here. It does pass through the back side of the metal here. So on the back side of this is the board right here that we need to swap with the new touchscreen that we've sent you. So once you've removed this panel here, there's nothing additional we need to do on the back side of the screen other than swapping this here. Just basically two number 2 Phillips screws to hold that in. Nothing special there to pull that out. Once that's changed, we can then take this, place it back down on the touchscreen. We want to make sure that we don't crush our ribbon cable right here. And we also want to make sure that our cable here at the bottom comes through this hole. Once that's done, we can then restart reassembling in the same fashion that we just took everything apart. We want to start with a 4 on the outside. couldn't tell you. I struggle through it every time. So these right here need to be tucked under that, and since I tacked this down, they're above it. I didn't realize they were under the track, in the track rather. So that should be. Mm-hmm. Okay. Complete. If you have any issues, any struggles while doing this screen change here on your unit, feel free to give us a call. We're always here to help. Either John or myself will be available, so just let us know. Thank you.